and that's him. They're all in.
Ready, riders, come on.
And they're away. Definite Article just quilt a little bit. Court of Honor is the first to show. And I'm Supposing has now dropped back last. And Court of Honor being chased by Dorada. Dorada going up on the inside of Court of Honor to take it up now. But going up on the outside is Wing Glove. And it's Wing Glove and Dorada. Dorada the leader now. Dorada going on. Dorada going on by just about a couple of lengths now. Celtic Swing is quite well there in about 6th position at the moment, as Dorada definitely makes it from Manoir and Double Eclipse and then Court of Honor. Then comes Classic Cliche, and behind Classic Cliche is Wing Glove, and behind the Wing Glove is Celtic Swing. The back marker is I'm Supposing, and Dorada doing his job well. Daradan still by a couple of lengths from Manoir. Willie Carson has Manoir in a very prominent position. Double Eclipse comes next, and Manoir is now taking on Daradan the pacemaker, and Manoir and Willie Carson are going on now. As they race towards the halfway mark, it's Manoir from Daradan, and then on the inside Court of Honor. Making a little bit of ground behind the leaders now is Celtic Swing. They're past the halfway mark, and Manoir and Willie Carson the leader. From Double Eclipse has gone second. Court of Honor is a close third. Behind them come Wing Love, and then comes Classic Cliche, and behind them is Celtic Swing. They're turning into the home straight, and as they do so, Classic Cliche comes up to join Manoir. Court of Honor on the outside. Just in behind them now and making ground is Celtic Swing. It's Manoir from Court of Honor. Celtic Swing showing with his white blaze moves into third. Then comes Wing Glove, making a little ground towards the outside is Definite Article. But it's Manoir the leader now from Court of Honor. Over on the far side, Wing Glove, and Celtic Swing is under pressure, making no progress. And here comes Definite Article and Annus Mirabilis and Wing Love on the far side. It's Wing Love on the far side, Definite Article in the centre. McKinnon, is he going to win his first Irish Derby? It's Definite Article going away now from Annus Mirabilis as they come up towards the line of Wing Love. Wing Love is beginning to get up. It's a photo between Wing Love and Definite Article, and Annus Mirabilis third, and Oscar Schindler fourth. And a disappointing 7th was Celtic Swing with his pacemaker tailed off last. It's desperately close between Wing Glove on the far side, and on the near side, Definite Article. Wing Glove, the stronger finisher for France of the two. Number 14 over on the far side. Definite Article definitely in front with 100 yards to go, but did he hang on? It's desperately close, this. Definite Article is number 7. See it again here, as Definite Article begins his challenge now towards second from the right of the picture, the sheepskin noseband. Court of Honor and Manoir are fighting it out at this moment. Celtic Swing has come under pressure, and all of a sudden he's getting nowhere. Over on the far side, it's Wing Glove. On the right, Annus Mirabilis. Between horses now, and under pressure from Mick Kinnan is Definite Article. And it's Definite Article who takes a definite lead now. From over on the far side, Wing Glove, on the near side, Annus Mirabilis, and then Oscar Schindler. And now they're racing right into the closing stages, and it's Definite Article with the advantage. Wing Love on the far side. Wing Love is getting to him all the time. Definite Article and Wing Love. Annus Mirabilis very close in third. Wing Love looking as though he's just going to get up. Does he get there at the line, Wing Love, or has Definite Article held it for Ireland? It is desperately close, this, and it may well be that the French have won the Irish Derby for the first time since 1976, when Malacart won. And Olivier Pellier, riding in this Budweiser Irish Derby for the first time, has, as you saw, his fingers crossed, waiting to hear the numbers. Let me repeat them to you. Number 14 is Wing Glove, and number 7 is Definite Article. Congratulations there from Kevin Prendergast to Sheikh Mohammed. Kevin thinks that Sheikh Mohammed has won all right. Olivier Pellier is looking as though he thinks that the right nose, as far as he's concerned, was there as they crossed the line. Wing Glove, who amazingly was beaten a short head and half a length when third in the Prix de Jockey Club, the French Derby at Chantilly, by Celtic Swing this afternoon, has turned those tables most emphatically, and I'm afraid there is no doubt that Celtic did not give his running this afternoon on this officially good de Fern ground. Sheikh Mohammed there and his rider punching the air in very little doubt. I feel that he's going to hear that number 14, this son of In the Wings out of Jay Desamour, the winner of the 1995 Budweiser Irish Derby. But the crowd's still waiting, and desperately the majority of them hoping to hear that Dermot Weld has finally broken his Irish Derby hoodoo and that Definite Article has hung on. But I think it may be a forlorn hope. The announcement still to be made, and here it comes. 14 is the winner.
Number 12 was 4th. Number 3 was 5th. Number 5 was 6th.
And so the official result is Sheikh Mohammed is once again in the winner's circle. An absolutely prodigious season for the Maktoum family. And the winner of this £338,350 first prize, number 14, Winged Love, owned by Sheikh Mohammed, trained by André Fabre Chantilly, and ridden by Olivier Pellier. Second was number 7, Definite Article, owned by Moygler Stud Farms and bred by them, trained by Dermot Weld and ridden by Mick Kinnaird. And third was number 1.
France first, Ireland second, Britain third. If there was an unlucky horse, it was Annus Mirabilis, because he got a terrific bump from Definite Article when they're turning in. At this point, the Celtic Swing seemed to be travelling perfectly well and looked to be in a winning position. But when Kevin Darley said go, nothing happened. Now look to the right, and you see the horse with the noseband, Definite Article, giving Annus Mirabilis some right clout, and Walter Swinburne basically gets there a little bit earlier than he wanted to. This is probably a mile and a quarter horse, and he's found himself just about in front, 2 out, and certainly going better than Definite Article at this point. You can see Mick Kinnaird's gone for everything on Definite Article. He's stayed on pretty well. He's certainly stayed on better than Annus Mirabilis, but he hasn't stayed on as well as the French Derby third, Winged Love, right over there on the far rails, on whom Olivier Pellier pulls his whip through to his right hand, still has a length and a half to make up in the last 200 yards, but this is where Definite Article possibly does come to the end of his stamina, and Winged Love gets up to win in the last 3 strides, a dramatic win, giving André Fabre his first major derby. He hasn't won the derby at Epsom, he hasn't won the derby at Chantilly, but he has now won the derby at the Curragh by about a head, and what a good run by Oscar Schindler in 4th. So, Winged Love, the winner, at 5-1, and second was Definite Article, also 5-1. The third horse, Annus Mirabilis, at 9-1. And a check on that earlier result, where there was, well, sort of a British win, a Dubai British win. Frankie Dettori riding the winner, Darnay, in the SeaWorld International Stakes. He won at 2-1. Second, Dance Turn at 10-1, and Off and Away, 10-1. Well, sadly, he didn't run his race, I'm afraid, Steve, the great horse. And why, you may ask? 1 or 2 possible reasons. 1 or 2 horses in the stable haven't run up to form in the last 3 weeks. There just might be some form of sickness on him. On the other hand, it might just be that he's just going through that growing stage. I mentioned to you, I think he's grown about half an inch in the last 3 weeks. And it's rather like when you get a precocious boy who goes to primary school and then he goes on to grown-up school, and he's going through a growing stage. He's just going through a sort of gangly stage, I think, and he might just be going through a weak stage. But I think when they get him home, they'll find there's something wrong with him, because we saw him beating Winged Love at Chantilly, and he didn't seem to run his best race there either. And today he's been well beaten by Winged Love. So we're having to make excuses for him. I hate doing that.
So much was expected of the horse this season. Where do you think the reputation of Celtic Swing lies now?
Well, he's now got a mountain to climb to get back amongst the good ones again, hasn't he? You'll always allow a horse one little blip. I mean, he had a minor blip in the 2,000 guineas, and he won his classic. Today he's been a big disappointment. He's got to come out and prove it again. We've just heard, incidentally, there's a steward's inquiry. I would think it was that incident we saw turning in the straight between the second and third.
I don't think it affects the winner. Wing Glove, an outstanding winner this afternoon.
Yes, good for France and good for André Fabre. He's a brilliant trainer. And he's won both the big ones today. He's won the Grand Prix de Saint-Cloud with Carnegie, and he's won this race with Wing Glove.
Thanks very much indeed. We can assure you that the steward's inquiry does not affect the winner of that Budweiser Irish Derby. Julian, thanks very much indeed.